Yeah, that's what I wanted. All right. So here we are today presenting our game. Well, no, fuck. Not us. Here I am today. All right. Hello, everybody. So I'm going to present my game. Now that's what I call Cyborgs. A very witty and clever name that I didn't vote against or anything on the team. No, just kidding. Yeah, we all went out to 7-Eleven one day and decided, you know what? We think this is hilarious. So this was a game I made at Full Sail University. I wasn't very far through. Oh, we were about halfway through the degree at the time. We didn't even do any 3D work, so you'll have to pardon the artwork being made somewhat sloppily. We were mainly focused on trying to make sure that we actually knew how to like work as a team and program things. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about some of the stuff I did in here, primarily the AI systems, but I did also do the entity manager and a lot of the core architecture underneath. Essentially, like how you're going between gameplay states and what you're doing. Again, things I really can't demonstrate too much of, but pretty much if there's an object in the game, it's operating off of some system that I developed, whether it's the object manager or the sound system or et cetera, et cetera. Again, I'm not going to be trying to explain too much about the game except for the AI behavior. This game is a side-scrolling action shooter, and what I'm doing right now is I'm picking our little profile named after one of the artists that we had. This profile has everything unlocked, so I can just show off everything. By everything unlocked, I mean except the secret gun. Ooh. No, seriously, I'm going to go grab these guns because they're cool. We have some abilities here. Again, I didn't make the guns and the abilities. That was some other talented members of my team. I just made the guys that you shoot and kill with the abilities. I think Overcharge was good. Alright, we're going to jump into a slightly easier level. Level 2. Now, the game does have some voiceover and sounds in it, but again, we are very new, so thus why everything seems so unpolished, because it is, to be dead honest. Now, up top, you will see that there are some enemies walking around. Let's go up to those guys. Now, they're just your basic grunts, they're just going to try and shoot at you. Nothing extremely complex here. You go ahead and shoot them until they die. Very simplistic stuff. But notice that when I shot that guy, he started to turn away. A little exclamation mark, and he tried to run away. What I designed was a morale system inside of the enemies, so that if they take too much damage, or rather if they have low health and they start taking damage, there's a random chance they'll actually try to flee and find a group of friends. Let's see if we can get this guy to demonstrate that. Oh, well, he's got a group of friends. Get my rocket launcher out. That's not a rocket launcher, that's a BFG. And it kills everything in sight. Like I said, these weapons are cool. Some interaction stuff in the game. Just trying to get to the enemies to demonstrate what they're doing. Now notice there's also some windows. Those are going to be important later. Oh, here's the next thing I want to demonstrate. There are multiple factions in our game. So here we have two humans. Well, a dog. He's part of the human faction, right? Man's best friend, after all. When I shoot the teleporter while they're over it, they get teleported up here, and they're fighting the robots who have these shields on them. Shields don't help too much, though, when you got, some good weapons. So you see here that they're able to take out these little robots and move on. Now, they were down here patrolling, but what happens is they don't have hard-coded patrol routes. They just have inside of them like waypoint areas that they need to stay near, and they just patrol around those waypoint areas. When I sent them to their new location, they don't know how to use teleporters necessarily. Like, they have no reason to use them usually, so they get stuck up there and they just develop a new waypoint system where they patrol in the areas they're left in. It took me a while to get that working, and honestly, if you already saw my Synthetic Soul video, which was my final project, you'll see that I do things simpler rather than the more complex way now. It's because I put all this effort in. This took, honestly, like, out of the 3 months that the project was, it took a good month and a half just to do this, like, AI system, and honestly, the game, was cool, but it wasn't, I don't know, you didn't have the connection, there's no point in coding something that the player doesn't appreciate it, Our wonderful voiceovers for power-ups. Alright. Down here, let's see if we can find some more faction guys. Oh, there's some dogs. So the dogs I just sent through the teleporter to get them out of my way, they don't know how to use teleporters. I know the robots and the human grunts and commanders, I think, can follow you through teleporters. Not really sure anymore about that, though. All right, so we see here, we could take out these guys. Um, but I want to see how I get down to them. Okay, down through there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and lure these guys over. Now, I know I'm not the average player. Most players would not try to lure these guys over. They would just be like, no, I'm just going to go ahead and just fight them. But what happens is when I lure them to that teleporter, they're going to go and try to check it out, see what's going on. And the big guy here will actually follow through the teleporter. And he sent me through it just then. That was actually him shooting the ground. Watch what happens when he comes through here and I get them to shoot each other. So you saw there that that's the commander. That human over there is the commander. And the commander actually was trying to rally his troops. So notice, like I said, they had a morale system. So they were trying to run away. But thanks to the commander, he's keeping them in the fight. And that's why they're staying there. This guy here is dealing with this dog. Try to get some crossfire going on. So while this commander is looking at me and dealing with me, because I'm the closest threat, behind him is that robot who's, you know, just like slowly working his way up. Now he has become attacked by the cyborg. Sorry, he's getting attacked by the robot over there who's blasting him to pieces. So that's his current threat. Same with the dog here. The dog's like, well, I was gonna go kill the player, but now the cyborg's killing me. I'm just gonna finish this guy off. Got some cool secondary shots that I've unlocked, like the grenade launcher. Actually, no, I got a rocket launcher and I got this. There we go. Oh god. I forgot about some of the humor in our game. Now here, either of these portals is the winning objective. In our game, we even had a, not a karma system, but you could, depending on which exit you take, is you either chose the human or the robot side. I'm pretty sure I chose the robot side because I killed all the humans. It's all exciting. Go to the next level, same weapons. So, as it says there, you can also use abilities. Don't remember what my ability is. I think, oh, I do more damage, so you really don't see much. Something important to note is that somewhere here, I'm going to try and demonstrate some more of the interactions between the robots and the humans. Oh, I definitely want to show you these windows. That's what it was. Couldn't remember. Let's see if I can find a commander. I feel like this is Blue's Clues, and I have you guys helping me find the commander. There we go. Oh, go, go, go! I need to be better at my own game. Yeah, let's just skip to the next level. Gotta find a window. Alright, there we go. So, there's a window and there's a commander. Now, it's not guaranteed to happen every time, but when the commander has run out of troops and is in peril, he will decide to go to that window and we'll see something very special. Oh god, I got hit by a stunner. Little thing on the ground there. I'm just going to try and pelt him, get him a little bit scared of me. Sometimes it doesn't work and he dies. It's okay. Come on. Come on. Oh. So he's retreating. He's getting out of the way. And I'm pretty sure he's going to... Yep, there he goes. So he goes to the window and calls in reinforcements. And in come these reinforcements from the window. And sometimes it's a random amount of enemies. So sometimes it can be just a lot of grunts. Sometimes it's dogs and grunts. All kinds of combinations. You can't call in more commanders because that would get ridiculous. But as you can tell, some crazy shenanigans can happen. Let's see if I can lure this guy over. Come on. Come on. Hey, just go ahead and follow me through. I love AI, and it's my AI, so I love it even more, but I love luring them into combat with each other. It's my favorite thing to do.